excited because you showed up with the belts. I haven't seen this in forever.
Yeah, I got a commercial to do afterwards, so I had them in my car. So
is this the UFC belt that was unified with the Pride belt?
I don't know which one's which. I got one belt from Chuck Liddell. Then I got 2 belts when I fought Dan Henderson, but the UFC gave me this belt like months later, and they told me never wear it and never bring it to the fights or anything.
What?
Lorenzo told me that, and I was the first ever to unify the belts, and they never talked about it. Then Anderson Silva did it like months after me. He fought Dan Henderson because Dan Henderson was the first double what you call it, champ,
double weight class.
Yeah, double weight class, and so Anderson Silva beats Dan Henderson, and then they talk about the first ever unified. I'm sitting at home watching. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Disrespect.
The disrespect.
Straight to your face.
Have you ever felt disrespected in
See, I like what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there.
Hey, you're getting good.
Yeah.
You feel disrespected with some of the headlines?
Well, I don't know about headlines. I don't read headlines. I don't know what's going on. I just know that night I felt very disrespected by those skewed numbers.
Bro, I know it's hard. I lost my belt like that when I fought Forrest. I lost my belt, bro.
That's
it hurts.
Do you feel that the tweets, or do you feel? I mean,
so what are the headlines? You keep saying headlines.
Well, I mean, I've seen a lot of posts. When I asked you to come on the podcast, that was actually 2 or 3 days before everything was going viral. We wanted to have you on the podcast because of your phenomenal performance you just had, and then all of a sudden, I'm seeing tweets from one of the GOATs, basically saying, you did everything you had. Dominick, like, I don't think you should ever think about that. Yeah,
and I told him
it was a tweet from John Jones.
Yeah, my response to that is, God bless, John. Thanks for the advice.
Oh, easy.
No, well, he gave you advice. What did he say?
Yeah, he gave me some good advice.
What did he say? If you don't mind saying,
I don't know word for word, but let's say he said basically, I need to examine myself. Not our fight and what he did and what the judges said. I should have and could have worked harder, I guess, or done more. I don't know. Basically that, should have done more. So I'm like, all right, thanks for the advice.
Why do you think there never was a rematch, or was there?
Well, no, because he went up to heavyweight.
Oh, I thought
he vacated and went to heavyweight. He literally said, you're not paying me enough to fight this guy again.
I didn't get paid for that.
Yeah, he's like, he's too dangerous. So he vacated. And then 6 weeks later, I had to fight in Abu Dhabi during COVID.
Mm-hmm.